Okay. Anscheinend live. Ja, klappt. Ja, klappt. Okay, perfekto. Perfetto. Mikrofon kommt näher ran. So. So. Schalla. Hallo, hallo, hallo. Okay. Okay, ja, das ist auch gut. Super. Jetzt das noch. Mal gucken, ob es klappt. Oh. Mal beenden. Ausgelassene Frames. Ah, weil ich hier nebenbei noch was runterlade, lol. Okay. Jetzt sollte es besser sein. Besser sein. Gut. Ja, sehr gut. Aufnahme starten. Okay. Jo. Jo, jo, jo. Was geht ab? 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 Okay. Sehr gut. Ja. Ja. Top, 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 top. Ja. Ja. Gut. YouTube muss ich mir noch öffnen. Muss auch den Live-Chat sehen. Okay. Song, Song. Piau. Okay, ne, passt schon. Oder? Ja.
Wounded and tired, Siri collapsed in the swamp. Some
Ja.
peasants found her and took her to the Baron, Velen's self-appointed ruler. The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
Oh. Ah, geil. So, Bitches.
You know what your focus.
So, warte mal, was? Ich habe dieses Spiel so lange nicht mehr gespielt. Was zur Hölle ist hier überhaupt los? Oh. Es läuft die Gorillas-Werbung dahin. Okay. Ist Roach so.
Faster.
Okay. Blitze, 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 Blitze. Kann man überhaupt alles... Oh mein Gott. Ich habe einfach die Spielaufnahme aus. Okay, jetzt geht's. Beide schneller.
That's it, Roach.
So, jetzt folgt er dem nämlich automatisch. Haha. Let's go. Dim, 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 dim. Ah. Müssen den beiden noch was einstellen. 29. So. Ja. Muss nämlich mal hier YouTube Studio. Oh, 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 Gott.
Not so fast, Roach.
Jetzt ist ja Action los. Wir kämpfen nicht, wir kämpfen, oder? Okay. Oh, die sind schnell. Oh, oh. Ah, sehr gut. Sag's wie es ist, Alter, da geht die Pumpe. So, okay. Da geht mir die Pumpe, du. Starten, anmelden. Zack. Ja, aber hier gibt es hier gar kein Live-Dashboard für meine Streams. Ah. Na gut. Da muss ich wohl zurücknehmen. YouTube-App. Okay. Hä? Wieso müssen jetzt auch immer die... Ich musste doch gerade noch in die andere Richtung. Hey? Okay, egal. Nee, ich mach lieber... So. Jetzt will ich nicht mehr können. Ja, nein, falsche Richtung. Hä? Ach so, der folgt nur dem Weg, aber nicht dem Wegpunkt. Lol. Das ist ein mieser Fail. Ja. Gut. Ich bin überfordert. Nein, oh oh. Ja, nein, oh oh. Ja, habe ich schon mal gekämpft, das muss man sich nicht nochmal antun. Okay. Einfach mal übertrampelt. Ich weiß alles. Die scheiß Kinder werden zertrampelt. In der Hurry? Ah ja, in der Hurry. Ach so. Der leitet mich zum... was? Das ist maximal verwirrend, diese Map. Ich hab gedacht, ich soll jetzt gut Schnellreise-Ding jetzt, aber anscheinend doch nicht. Boah, ich hab so Durst. Warum ist eigentlich so unfassbar schlechtes Wetter die ganze Zeit? Wird es auch irgendwann mal besser? Oh. Hä? Ja, nee, doch. Was ist das jetzt hier gerade? Ein Übergangswetter? Lol. Ah, jetzt wird's besser, geil. Genau jetzt. Zu lustig. Ich habe auch echt gar keine Ahnung, wer Triss ist oder irgendwas, aber ich kann mir ja kurz durchlesen. Ja, okay. Use trail to Geralt to Novigrad, the largest city in the north. It would take seas of ink to describe the city accurately, so suffice it to say it's the seat of the Church of the Eternal Fire. It's a bustling port city and a haven for artists and all sorts of other shady characters. Yet Novigrad, this time, was not the city Geralt knew from his earlier travels. The war raged throughout this novel, and rich cities often proved tempting Marseilles to armies on the march. It was clear that at this time that this particular Marseille had both Radovid and Emir greatly legendary shops. Within the city, the temple guards acted with impunity under the command of a kangaroo's snot named Galeg Menge. And with the ports of that terror-spreading band of zealots, the witches hunters. Meanwhile, the kingpins of the underworld sealed much of its service, sleazy grasp. Finding Siri here would be like searching for a needle in a burning haystack. Geralt would clearly need some assistance. Luckily, an old acquaintance of his now lived in Novigrad. Her name was Tris Marigold. Aha!
Ah, right.
Hard fights
Ich glaube, der geht's nicht so gut.
No evil can survive the holy fire. The holy fire enlightens, burns, and cleanses. Behold the flame of grace and mercy.
Okay.
Special pie for you, freak. Nice, slow burning. You'll beg for mercy in all the voices known to you by the others of your spirit.
Das Spiel sieht trotzdem noch besser aus als Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Einfach True Facts. Oh. Das ist wohl das Geräusch vom kochenden Blut.
Sure hope Dudu hasn't met the same fate.
Gods! Gods!
Oops.
Right. What a freak.
What the freak? Ah, wieder der Schleicher.
Sod off. We're looting here.
We're losing here. Let's talk.
Not here for the loot. Interested in the sorceress who lived here.
We're supposed to believe that.
Yeah.
Most likely hiding in some rat trap with the rest of them.
Who's she hiding from?
Temple Guard's cracking down. All mages are fair game.
Yeah, they round them up like rats.
Someone's gotta know more.
I'd look for her in the Putrid Grove.
Putrid Grove. Interesting, as names go.
A hive of scum and freakery if there ever was one. No decent folk show their hides there.
That why you think I should look for my friend there?
I meant no offense.
Putrid Grove. Where is it?
I wouldn't know. Rumour has it, it's a place for freaks and oddities.
You'd fit in well there.
Maybe. Thing is, gotta know how to get there.
They say you gotta get there through the sewers, but you gotta enter them outside of town.
You gotta.
Few know where exactly, though.
Ask a beggar. Or spot yourself a thief. Follow him. Beggars and thieves gotta pay tribute to the king of beggars. Word is, they do it in the grove.
Mean to say the local beggars have a king? Crown, scepter, and all that?
Wouldn't scoff, mate. King of beggars, it's a moniker. Yeah, for a man who everyone in Novigrad respects deeply.
And watch yourself. Menger himself don't even go to the grove.
Someone call for me. Wonder why. It's Menger.
Temple Guard.
Thieving vermin to the confession chamber.
What, but sir, what's the offence? This is some sorcerer's bitty shop.
Think that gives you the right to steal her property?
Well, sorcerers, mages of all types are outlaws.
But by law, the Temple Guard takes possession of their belongings, and the rule of law still holds in Novigrad.
Ich.
You know a bat can sniff out a moth a mile away.
Oh, der Soldat wollte gerade gar nicht dahin, wo er hin sollte. You know, bat can sniff out a moth a mile away.
Got nothing to do with their sense of smell. It's about their hearing.
Well, well. Man knows his bats. Here I thought you only cared about monsters. And as bats sense
No,
moths,
oh.
so I sense freaks. And start by warning them. Novigrad's no place for your kind.
Heard Novigrad was no place for mages. Now you're telling me it's no place for witchers. So who's it a place for?
Righteous folk professing the one true faith in the eternal fire.
Oh, the eternal
Nothing
fire.
I can do to you now. But just know that I know you're here. One misstep, one error, you'll make a mistake. It's inevitable. I'll be the first to learn of it. And when I do, it'll be standard procedure. Like for every magic oddity
Blah,
who dares
blah,
take this
blah.
city's air. Be seeing you.
Oh. Geile Sachen hier. Maschallah. Nee. So was sage ich nicht. Das ist einfach nur cringe. So. Erstmal looten, dann gucken. Erstmal geiern und gieren, nachdenken. So muss das sein im Leben.
Trisses. Never knew how to drop them on the floor.
Wir Research machen und gleichzeitig looten, das ist der Skill.
The Rose of Remembrance.
Oh.
All dried up.
Okay. Sehr gut, sehr gut, sehr gut. Gut. So. Ganz schwindelig, wenn ich hier so schnell mal hin und her Dingse. So.
Herbs, roots, just turn to healing.
Weiß ich nicht.
Oh, deepest apologies, Governor. Fetch some metal, you wretch. I've been robbed! Thief!
Nein. Ich bin sehr verwirrt. A thief!
I've heard of you.
Check ich nicht.
You know the Ballad of Wonder?
Captured and displayed in a sideshow of a circus. Well, it could be quite profitable.
Es geht ja richtig ab, die Dorfband hier. Holy shit. Oh. Ganz unauffällig.
Whoa! What a killer!
Sir, be merciful. Give us a crown, eh?
Oi!
I'm sick, and if I don't feed her, well, she's like to die of hunger.
Oh, Hunger.
All right, I'll give you some coin, but you gotta tell me where the Putrid Grove is.
I don't know that. Keep your coin, I don't know a thing. Move on. Be gone!
Nein. Oh, jetzt hätte ich ihn... Aber kann ich... Wieso kann ich ihn denn... Lol.
The bonny boats that prance by here, cheeks like full bellows.
Ich hätte ihm ja jetzt gerne was gegeben, aber er ist ja gleich so eingeschnappt, der Bettler. Oder nur eine Info haben, wenn er mich Gimmel. Oh mein Gott, wie ist das denn wahr? Eine Güte. Das ist so ein komischer Kamera. Swish, 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 swish. Die Arme schlenkern und der rechte hoch und der rechte hoch und der linke rechts, links, rechts. Langweilig.
Oh, I've had enough of living.
Fucking hey, Oars!
Ganz kurz, ich muss mal eben einstellen, dass ich muss glaube ich mal was bei der YouTube-Übertragung einstellen. Ich weiß gar nicht, ob hier überhaupt irgendwas steht, was ich streame gerade. Einen Moment. Überhaupt. So geht das aber nicht. Ich möchte gerne das Spiel einstellen. Gaming. The Witcher. Witcher 3. Wild Hunt. Ja. Gut. Okay. Ist irgendwie ein bisschen verwirrend, dass ich keinen. Okay, jetzt habe ich hier. Okay, jetzt verstehe ich ja alles langsam. Okay, top. Gut. Jetzt ist das hier mal eingestellt, dass es Gaming ist.
I've been cranky since morning.
Being cranky.
Oh, just you wait. Fuck.
The butcher of Blackkin.
Novigrad is a state of mind. Understand?
Wahrscheinlich bei dir
Open up.
Passwort.
Who are you and what you want?
Doing some sightseeing. Kinda curious about what's beyond this gate.
My brother-in-law was curious. Worms been eating him for 5 years now.
Take a look.
Okay,
What do you
danke für die
see?
Info.
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated killer methods.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know it. Gotta contribute to the Grove's upkeep.
Don't know the password.
Pay up then.
I won't pay. Let me in.
Oh, wieder geklappt.
Yes, sir.
Nice. Einfach riskieren, immer riskieren. Okay. Hoi. Oh. Ich hab ein bisschen zu viel vergammelten Lachs gegessen.
Nothing doing. Something reeks like.
Oh Gott, was hat der denn diese Stimme?
I'd like to repay him.
Convince those knaves on the city council
Der wieder.
that spells are not needed.
How are things?
Good.
In this one.
About
Tris.
time we made something clear, sorceress.
Tschüss,
Yes,
tschüss,
high
tschüss.
time.
Me and my men will manage just fine, without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you managed to find me, Witcher.
Your spies tell you I was looking for the Putrid Grove?
My skull would be a home for bottom-feeding river fish if I didn't keep an ear to the ground. And please, Putrid Grove? Ugly name for our cozy little hideout, wouldn't you say?
So what would you call this dive?
Dunno. The Garden of Liberty, maybe?
For a man who shakes down beggars and thieves for tribute, you're quite the romantic.
You say tribute, I say taxes.
Das ist
You
ja
say
richtig verliebt in
thieves,
ihn.
I say hard-working street clerks. See, Witcher, I've got plans, big plans, far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever
Head
thought of
to
seeking
toe.
a seat on the city council?
City Council is a puppet troupe with a hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove, but it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason.
Treason.
I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city, because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural.
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along.
No, das wollte ich nur.
What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Merigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Merigold parted with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't turned out like I imagined. Come on, let me give you a taste of my life.
It's overripe sheep's feet.
Ooh, a taste of you.
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon. I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely?
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Her? Here? No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more?
Greetings. Tough times. Tough indeed.
Tough indeed. Oh.
Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbour.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fall didn't break until I began to prick his heels. Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly tickled. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop him. Damn near went mad.
You were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
Okay. Let's go. Oh, geht's hier ab. Sehr gut. Alter, The Witcher ist schon ein
Well,
Spiel.
there's a draft. There should be an exit here. Klug wouldn't have sent us here if there wasn't. Must be a lever on this wall that'll open the secret passage.
Das war Wallrun. Geil. Ist doch locker die Fackel oder so. Nee. Die Säcke sind's. Nee, was ist denn, ne? Geil, so viel Stuff. Ich muss erstmal mein Inventar erstmal gucken hier. Ah, leider weniger Armor. Das verstehe ich nicht. Warum macht man Armor mit einem bestimmten Level? Holy shit. Das ist ein Upgrade. Das will man sich nicht nehmen lassen. Dass man sich nicht nehmen lassen will. Okay. Jetzt weiß ich hier, auf welcher Liga wir spielen, ne? Ich bin ja bei Level 11. So, wo ist dieser verfickte Trigger? Ein, langsam laufen, Geralt. Schön ruhig. Jetzt hat nichts so wieder. Warum ist dieser Ziegelstein so komisch am Leuchten? Alter, was habe ich hier für crazy shit wieder drin?
Well?
Okay, ganz ruhig. Aha. Irgendwo der Witcher kann auf Stromleitungen sensen.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands...
Oh, ich möchte mal kurz meditieren.
A mountain of coin. And winning a war takes 3 things.
Diese Vorstellung, dass sie da redet und er setzt sich erstmal eine Stunde hin und meditiert.
Coin, and even more coin. That's why they're exterminating mages, confiscating their property and possessions. And they'll go after non-humans next. The elves occupy slums, but the dwarves practically control financial life in the city.
Official word is that Novigrad will remain neutral. Somehow doubt anyone believes that anymore.
Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. He seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
Na gut. Dann mal rein da. Alter, hier ist so viel krasser Loot die ganze Zeit. Unglaublich krasser Loot.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Geralt ist ja immer mega fertig drauf, der
That should
Gute.
stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Triss, you told this man you're a sorceress?
Of course. She was looking for work. That's her chief asset.
Are you, Triss?
I know it was reckless, but competition's stiff here. No one would hire me if I claimed to be a common rat catcher.
More importantly, no one would believe such a beauty could be an exterminator of rodents. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon and Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
You're a merchant, familiar with how commerce works?
Of course. Honest pay for honest work.
Half up front, half once the job's done.
You're asking a great deal.
I'm a witcher. Gotta admit, I've met my share of people who say one thing beforehand, another after the fact.
Very well. Your first installment.
Sehr gut. Immer so.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related.
Das habe ich jetzt aber gerade stellen müssen.
I'll cover half the space, you take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Evidence.
Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed me like kings. Look for crevices and droppings.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
Oh, geil. Oh, Ratten, Code, Rat.
Looks like a good spot. I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no. Notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the rats out.
Triss, he's a merchant. He makes his living by haggling.
If I worried about that sort of thing, I'd starve to death in this city.
So, also vielleicht doch kein Merchant.
A master monster slayer in the world's largest city. Looking for rat shit. Jeez.
Alter, nicht. Sheesh, muss er sagen. Jeez.
Think I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk. Well,
So, jetzt.
now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound, and...
Reconciled?
Knew a man once who reacted to everything, especially adversity, by mocking it.
Healthy attitude. Must have lived long.
Came a day he lost both his legs in battle. He shrugged, said it was better that way. He'd never feel pain in them again.
I understand him perfectly.
I know. Thing is, he was lying to himself.
I think he just didn't have much of a choice.
You could be right, but only he knows the truth.
We're only ever the ones to know the truth about ourselves.
Which we share at times with those we hold dear.
Even if it's hard to swallow?
Even then.
Who knows? Maybe one day. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
Don't know yet. Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Well, well. Our
Wo sind denn
lovebirds
die
having
Ratten
themselves a
da?
little
So.
chat instead of working.
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This
Ja,
stayed
wenigstens
from
haben
the
wir die
start.
Hälfte.
Let's agree your friends were never here. Now pay the rest and let's part in peace.
You don't set the terms, mutant.
Stay out of it. We're here for the witch.
We're inseparable, see? Afraid you'll have to take us both.
Geralt!
If you say so.
All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
Boah. Alter. Ging das denn nochmal passieren? Aha.
Bastard hired me on the assumption he wouldn't have the pain.
Erstmal.
Tempt and trap. Child. If not, we need to find Brandon.
Mal kurz suchen. Din, din, din. Din, 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 din. Oh. Ich bin voll. Ich bin voll. Ja, geil.
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the ghouls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
Come on.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
Gearscht.
You should try to keep better company.
He was still better than some mages. You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri. And I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Corrine Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corrine's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal, away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, Dejon Kier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly.
Ich davon jetzt hier
Nothing
eine
even
kleine
remotely
Info,
satisfying. Such are the
dass ich die ganze
times.
Zeit rumgehört bin.
It was nice to see you again.
You too, Geralt. You should go now, before Corrine goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the Bits, near the fish market. Stop by. It'd be nice.
All right. See you later.
Ja gut. Geil. So gut. Wie viel Geld habe ich eigentlich? Oh, 300. Gut. Okay. Dann würde ich sagen, das ist ein nächster Stream. Und dann erstmal ciao.